Miranda! You put them together. Go on.
It's Ford property, I believe.
Oh, stop it. We have to take all these different pieces and work out how they go together. Because there ain't no template, is there? And we have to take them and sew them all freehand into the finished article. The same with the door trim and God knows what else. That is not unskilled work, which is how you've regraded us.
The kind of biggest news about all our involvement in the film is that none of us had heard this story before. Nobody in England knows this story, and it's quite amazing to us that for 42 years this story was kind of unknown. And it had been in some ways written out of history, and maybe because men write history.
Their sort of fight and their spanned actually 20 years and all. And there were different spokeswomen at several points in their history. And you don't want to make it a general voice. You want to make it she's just one of many.
It's what we created this kind of role of Rita was that what was interesting about these women is they didn't wake up one day and go, we want to kind of change history. They were just annoyed, and there was a local dispute, and it just grew and it grew and it grew. But I think what was important was to kind of find this character represented all the women and represented how they kind of came from anonymity and then went back there.
This dispute's got nothing to do with what skill level you are. Ford decided to give you less money because they can. They're allowed to pay women a lower wage than men. All over the country, Rhea, women are getting less because they're women. You'll always come second. You'll always be fighting over the scraps from the top table until
we get equal pay, yeah.
Yeah.
What I don't get is why it's so important to you.
When you trust the people you're with, it's the biggest liberator from the director to the other actors, and you know the other person will be there and giving you surprising responses and to keep you on your feet.
And it's about listening as well.
Yeah.
I think that I deliberately didn't overlearn some of my stuff because I wanted to be able to discover it, and that's remembering that there's not that much time on a British movie always. Nigel never made us feel like that, but you know, you have to crack on and get the day done. But if you overlearn something, then you can kind of just end up listening to yourself instead of the people that you're acting with. So I'm suggesting that that's one way. You know, if you're just listening, and then you go, and my response would be, you know, if you're in character, hopefully you are, this.
I am what is known as a fiery redhead. Now, I hate to make this a matter of appearance and go all womanly on you, but there you have it. And me standing up like this is, in fact, just that redheaded fieriness leaping to the fore. Credence? I will give credence to their cause. My God! Their cause already has credence! It is equal pay! Equal pay is common justice, and if you two weren't such a pair of egotistical, chauvinistic, bigoted dunderheads, you would realise that.
She's still quite contentious, you know. A lot of people feel very strongly one way or the other about her. But it's just that responsibility to try and establish authenticity, and I felt that the script went a long way towards that anyway. You know, Billy had obviously done his research, so I felt very comfortable in what was written on the page.
You've got the authority. You know, we thought seeing you, we'd...
In politics, you sometimes have to play the long game.
We ain't politicians, we're working women. And so are you.
I've never once chosen to do a movie for any other reason than I love the script. And it's, you know, it's an instinctive thing. I think we're all the same. You don't kind of make an intellectual argument about why you want to do a job. You read 100 scripts, and one or two of them, if you're lucky, make you laugh and move you. And so I kind of, you know, you read a lot of scripts and you read one, it makes you laugh and amoves you, think, I'll do that. And then later I think, well, hang on, I made another film about women.